Welcome to Friday. It is Meet the Press Daily. Good evening. I am Chuck Todd in Washington. We begin tonight with breaking news in the Democratic race. We got brand new numbers hot off the presses polling through last night from our NBC News Marist poll of the New Hampshire primary, which is, of course, just days away. The big headlines: Pete Buttigieg is rising, Bernie Sanders could be vulnerable, and Joe Biden is facing a potentially fatal blow for his campaign. Here they are. Among likely New Hampshire Democratic primary voters, Sanders leads barely. It's a far cry from his 22-point blowout in 2016. His 4-point lead over Buttigieg is within the poll's margin of error. Warren sits in third and Biden fourth, continuing to leak support. And this isn't the only poll that shows Biden and Buttigieg heading in opposite directions after the Iowa caucuses. Latest numbers from the Globe's daily tracking poll is Buttigieg up 12 points since Monday's caucus night. Biden is down 7 in that same period of time. Hard to see how Biden explains away back-to-back fourth-place finishes, if that indeed happens in New Hampshire. Of course, what is his percentage in fourth? Double digits, single digits, that might matter some. All of it, though, would likely devastate his electability argument, and that's the bigger thing. Remember, New Hampshire's a battleground state in the general election, so and while the campaign can say voters of color are their base in a primary, don't you got to win a primary in a state that you got to win the general election in? And New Hampshire is one of those states. Now, the Biden campaign today sent a clear signal that they know the predicament they're in. As Biden advisor Anita Dunn apparently has an expanded role in the campaign. It's not clear whether this was intended to be announced by the campaign, but it did leak out and certainly sends a very public signal that this campaign is trying to find new footing. The other big headline from our poll: enthusiasm. It is up for Buttigieg, big. Sanders supporters are still the most enthusiastic about his candidacy, but the number of likely primary voters who say they now strongly support Buttigieg has spiked nearly 20 points. These numbers come as Democrats are still reeling from a nightmarish week, marred by infighting over the Iowa caucus meltdown, confusion over the state of the race, really in concern over the prospects of an imploding Biden campaign. The candidate once viewed by party leaders as sort of the most durable and electable in this field. Needless to say, things could get a bit ugly on the debate stage tonight in New Hampshire, where 7 of the top candidates are about to face off, but 2 of them, Elizabeth Warren and Joe Biden in particular, need to change their trajectories, and that usually means they are going to be more aggressive tonight. Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Meet the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.